everything. Like
Okay.
I track everything. And when I mean everything, it literally goes down from even to the people walking through the door.
Okay.
So
So the numbers of bodies in your store every day.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we compare that to the weather.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bleep the Budget. I am your host, Senior Community Relations Specialist Megan McDonald with Forefront Credit Union. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Today, I am joined by the lovely and talented, the fabulous Abby Clear, founder of Lakes and Grapes, the lifestyle brand for anyone who loves lake life, wine nights, and pretending your kayak counts as cardio. She's a Traverse City native and the ultimate ambassador for Northern Michigan Cool. Abby, welcome to Bleep the Budget.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
We are excited to have you. So, biggest question that I want to start with here, just tell me, take me back to the very beginning. How did Lakes and Grapes start? Were you sitting by the fire, sipping wine, and you were like, I could totally turn this into a thing? Or was it more than that? Tell me.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, Lakes and Grapes, this was probably 2016, 2017. It started as a passion project, more of a blog. I was working in the wine industry, so Lakes and Grapes first, was my blog back then.
Okay.
And it wasn't until, I started getting some traction and people started asking like, hey, do you have any t-shirts with the wording Lakes and Grapes on it and stuff like that I was like, okay, this could be something a little bit more. I mean, entrepreneurship, being a business owner has always been my dream and my end goal and something I've always wanted to do. So, I was like, okay, this could be something. And, once I came up with the word Lakes and Grapes, which it took me a long time to come up with that name. I mean, I did a whole spreadsheet when I was coming up with the blog name.
I was going to ask, how did you come up with Lakes and Grapes? It sounds so simple, but I bet it wasn't.
Yeah, no. I mean, this was way before ChatGPT where we could ask, hey, what should we name my blog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had columns of a spreadsheet and I was putting down a bunch of things that I liked and was passionate about. And once that finally hit me, I was like, oh my gosh, that is it.
That's it.
And right when I came up with the name, I was like, okay, I need to start trademarking this now because this could be something someday.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it ended up being something. Yeah, I got my trademarks. And once I realized I could be something more, I then started getting my LLC and doing everything I needed to do to kind of put Lakes and Grapes, I fully transitioned the website from a blog.
Okay.
Took that down, then made it into an e-commerce site.
Okay.
And so the first time I launched Lakes and Grapes online was July 2018. But there was, a million steps that I did before that, trying to get it up and running as a business. So once I decided that, okay, this is going to be a business, I started saving all my money and, started putting everything together and making my plan. And I bought books on how to, build an e-commerce website and, taught myself how to code. And
Which is hard.
Yeah.
I have absolutely zero interest in ever learning how to code, but I respect everyone who can. Takes me back to those MySpace days.
I know. So, so I did that. And, and it's funny because I look back now and even 4 days before launching online, there's still stuff you don't even know. All of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, what's an EIN number? All of a sudden Shopify's asking me for a sales tax number. I'm like, oh, then I got to go back to my lawyers and be like, I need a sales tax number. And so it's just crazy to think back, everything you had to do to get a business up and running. But yeah, pretty much what launched Lakes and Grapes initially was my blog when I was working in the wine industry, and I saw that it could be something more, and it was just, my drive and passion and wanting to transition it, and I quit my job and fully went all in right from the beginning. And I don't necessarily recommend quitting your job before you start your business, but it seemed to have worked out.
So you just jumped right in. That's awesome. Now, if I remember correctly, Did you have Lakes and Grapes that was online based only before you actually transitioned to a brick and mortar?
Correct. It was, we were online it was kind of short-lived, just online. So we did 2 months first online, hopped into a pop-up to kind of test the whole brick and mortar thing. So we did that at a local brewery here at Middle Coast Brewery in town.
Oh,
so yeah.
I do remember that. Wow.
Yeah, we did like a 2-month pop-up there, which was really great because that allowed us to kind of test the whole community vibe and see, do people really like buying this, like in town and all that stuff. And so it went great. We then like released new products at that point. And right after that, I was like, okay, like this could be something like I could open up a store and be like more than just online. And then 3 months after that, I signed my lease for my first storefront in Traverse City.
Which was right down on Front Street. Is that where, I think, is it Chubby Unicorn is in there now?
No, like next to that.
You're by Peace, Love, and I remember Peace, Love, and Little Donuts.
Where
there's a
the boat store.
Yes.
Now. Yeah.
Okay. So pretty cool. Right off the bat, you were in downtown Traverse City.
Correct.
That's pretty much like goals, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So jumped right into it. I mean, it's funny because I look back at the photos now of what that first store looked like and how, few product we have. I mean, my first online, drop, we had 2 sweatshirts, probably 5 T-shirts, 2 tanks, and 2 hats.
Wow.
That was the first online drop. And now we're at a point where there's some months online where we have over 300 products. So
wow.
It's, crazy the difference.
That's insane.
Growth. But
did you have a goal in mind for how much you wanted to sell when you were doing the online commerce and then the pop-up downtown before you were like, okay, this is big enough that we need to get into a brick and mortar?
I didn't have a specific number in mind. Looking back, I should have had probably a higher number.
That's okay. You don't have to. You can be like, we sold one thing. We're going in.
But like we did well. And so I've been really fortunate enough, like every year we've grown and we've grown a significant amount every year. So it's been really nice. I mean, retail, there's ups and downs. I mean, retail is very seasonality and you have to like plan for the slower months, especially in Traverse City. You just like summertime Traverse City and online e-commerce in the holiday season is very different than, January, February, March. So you just really have to like plan and budget for those slower months. And so I learned that very quick. But I like right off the bat, like we did super well online, and because of the traction that we were getting in store, I was like, okay, we can do this. So, I mean, I was self-funded at the beginning. I took no inside money. So everything that we would get from like one collection would sell out, then I would just like take that money, reinvest, and so we would just, keep adding on new product. And so I didn't pay myself for like the longest time. So we would just, reinvest and grow. And that's how I was able to like grow and, kind of add on and get to the next level of stores without taking on like high debt or like investors at the beginning. So that was nice.
Yeah. So you didn't have to pull any kind of like a business loan initially or anything like that? Okay. Can I ask, and it's totally okay if you're not comfortable saying, but what does it like cost to start something like that? If you had to put like just kind of a number on it, what do you think you need to be prepared for?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, just to like start a basic t-shirt line, I mean, be prepared my first run of, like I said, 2 sweatshirts, like 4 t-shirts, 2 hats cost me $10,000. And so
because of variety of sizes.
That's just for like the apparel, nothing else. And so I laugh at that now because obviously like our apparel orders are like so much more expensive than that. But I mean, the lawyer fees and like what it takes, the LLC, and just what it costs to operate like the e-commerce side of the business and all the software. I mean, and that's not even talking about signing leases or anything like that. So,
wow.
Yeah, you have to be prepared and you have to have a lot of cash and
you just saved and you were just like, we're going to do this and I'm going to give it a shot.
Yep, saved and reinvested smart and budgeted properly and utilized credit cards safely and smart at the beginning.
Yeah.
And
now look at you. So in the beginning, was it chaotic at all, would you say, or was it more smooth sailing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, entrepreneurship's always chaotic. I would never say it's smooth sailing. I am since 2018 of first launching online. We're now over 7 years in, and it's still chaotic.
Yeah.
Something new is popping up every single day. I mean, when you say you're going to go run a marathon, it's like, okay, you got 26 miles and you end. Entrepreneurship is you just go run. There's like no ending. So it's just, something new is always popping up. I mean, there's something always wrong. Something's always wrong with a manufacturer, a printer. I mean, yes, but it's all worth it. Like, I've never once second guessed what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I believe so heavily in like my company and my brand. I love it. I have such a big vision for where I want to take it and where I want to go. So I love the journey, and it takes a certain type of person to be able to like do this. You sacrifice so much. You miss a lot. I mean, I missed so many important events, friends like birthday parties, family stuff, because like I worked every single weekend.
Yeah.
And continue to do so. But I love it, and I love where it's taking me.
Did you make money immediately, or did it take a little bit for you to actually bring that in?
I didn't. I mean, you don't make money immediately because you're just like, I mean, sales do not equal profit, you know? So you're just like reinvesting into like, you're just growing your product line. So I was not necessarily making profit in the beginning because I'm just trying to increase, from having 10 products to like 300 products and all that stuff. So it takes a little bit, before you start like turning profit because you're just trying to grow the business and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, you have to realize that like your sales, I mean, you might be bringing in good sales, but you're like turning it and reinvesting it into like your future and what the future of the company will be. Right.
How did you stay organized and track your money? Did you use any apps? Were you more into spreadsheets? Did you hire someone to help you with that? That's got to be a huge feat, I have to imagine.
Yes. You quickly realized that, you need a system and you have to track everything. Luckily, like your e-commerce and POS platforms have like great tracking systems. So that's really nice when you go to like look back at everything that's performing well. Accountant, you have to spend good money on your accounting and all of that. So yeah, I mean, I spreadsheet stuff. I have accountants. I really look at our system, like our, selling system, like everything. Like I track everything. And when I mean everything, it literally goes down from even to the people walking through the door.
Okay. So like the numbers of bodies in your store every day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we compare that to the weather. And
that's awesome though.
Yeah.
No, that's great. I'm sure, you wake up, you're like, oh, it's going to be 75 and sunny. People are coming in today.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing one day it's like you got 400 people through the door and the next day you're like looking at the weather and that's retail for a brick and mortar for you. And so you compare it and we track everything. Yeah. And I mean, that's what you have to do because then right now it's holiday season. So yesterday I was literally analyzing everything from the last 6 years of the holiday season. What were our top products sold? Like, what do I need to make sure that we have? What for like men's and ladies' night examples? Like, okay, what did we do well? What didn't we do well? All this stuff. But yeah, accounting, it's expensive and all that stuff, but you have to be willing to spend the smart money.
Yeah.
And otherwise you're going to like kick yourself in the butt down the road.
Yeah. So do you have someone that does accounting for you?
Yes, I will do a lot of the stuff, but then I have someone that will cross my T's and I's for me.
Okay. Would you recommend that to someone? Like, just like you said, be willing to spend the money. It's worth it.
Yes. Always spend the money on like accountants, lawyers. You hate to do it. Yes, it's way more fun to go spend money on like branding and stickers and all that stuff. But if all of a sudden you don't have a business because you failed to do accounting right or failed something to like your lawyers, like you no longer have a business.
Right.
So you have to be willing to spend that smart money so you can do the other stuff.
That makes sense. It sounds like you have had a lot of amazing and good days with this, but I think every entrepreneur probably says there's a lot of bad days too. Did you ever have days throughout this process where you're like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done.
I've never said I'm done because I love it, but there's days where I'm like, yeah, you're crying. Like, you wake up, you're crying, because you're not getting enough sales, but then the next day you're, all of a sudden you're waking up with like hundreds of restock notifications. You're going into a drop week and you're on your computer, nonstop, and you're getting 3 hours of sleep every night. And it's like, there's so much, everyone thinks being a business owner is so glamorous. And I tend to show on social media that it is like very glamorous, but it's not. And there's so much like not glamorous sides to it. I mean, you're a designer, a marketer, an accountant on one hand, but then you're also like a janitor on the next hand one day. And so there's so many like ups and downs to it. And so, yeah, there's plenty of days where you're just like going nuts and you're like, are you going to make payroll this day? And you got like a $60,000 payroll bill that's due tomorrow and like all this crazy stuff. But it's just, I've never though once been like, F this, am I going to like throw the towel in? Absolutely not, because I love it at the end of the day.
That's good. Your smile says it all. Switching over to a new subject. This is kind of fun. It's called Money Minute. I'm going to ask you a series of rapid fire random questions. Some will be fun. Some will be more business related. Just answer as quickly and as honestly as you can.
Okay.
Ready? All right, let's do it. Biggest mistake or bleep moment that you made?
Working with the wrong like manufacturers.
Favorite color?
Ooh, pink.
Pink, me too. Biggest I made it moment for your business?
Probably signing like my last lease. I mean, in my current store, everyone knows how expensive rent on Front Street is. And that's like hefty change and you're locked in. And that's like, we're doing this.
What about on the flip side, stupidest purchase that you ever made for the business?
Oh man.
Bring back the tie-dye hats.
I was probably just going to say, I don't know, tie-dye something.
Oh, dang it. I love tie-dye. Abby, you're killing me.
No, I'm kidding. I love tie-dye too. Store fixtures that are like sitting in the basement now.
What are those?
Like racks and stuff like that.
One thing that was worth every penny.
Trademark fees.
Okay.
So expensive, but every penny, because people try to take your trademark.
Really?
Yes.
That's so scary.
Yes.
What is your favorite food?
Oh, sushi.
What song is playing on your most chaotic work day?
My gosh, my girls hate my music taste at work right now.
Why?
I don't know.
I think you always have good jams playing when we're in there.
I've like it's a mix. I'm like, they hate that I play country, and I'm probably always playing country, and they yell at me.
In one word, describe your spending style.
Cautious, but overspender.
What is something that you absolutely refuse to spend money on for the business?
Probably on our events. We're too generous at our events, like for customers and stuff like that. We probably spend too much money.
Okay.
Like when we host events.
Okay. Like on the yummy refreshments and stuff?
And stuff like that. I mean, just the cups for men's and ladies' night. We will spend like $500 just on cups.
Okay.
For ladies' night. Retail packaging, it's expensive, but you have no choice but to spend it.
What is your go-to comfort movie or TV show when you just need to go home and veg out? You always turn to it.
This is embarrassing, but Bravo.
Bravo? Anything on Bravo?
Reality TV. It's mindless, and I need to be able to shut my brain off. Otherwise, it will just keep going with my to-do list, and that's listening to other people yell and their problems takes away my problems.
I agree completely. Like, I that's why I like reality TV. Tommy, my husband, will be like, why are you watching this crap? And I'm like,
I know.
Because my life just, everything's fine compared to what's happening on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. And last question with this one. Finish this sentence. Money is.
Money is not everything, but if you do what you love, it will follow.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. I did want to ask you about Walk Club. That's something that I obviously do with you.
Yes.
And how did Walk Club form? Because that was something that was born through Lakes and Grapes, right?
Yes. Okay. I love Walk Club.
So do I.
So I just love one thing about Traverse City, I think, is the community is so great. And that's one thing that I've loved about Lakes and Grapes from the beginning is how supportive the community's been. And just, I love being able to get outside, get active, away. And Walk Club's such a great way to do that. And just being able to talk one-on-one with everyone. And so, I mean, and I was a college athlete, so I've always wanted to adapt and have like an athleisure line within my brand. And as soon as I had a storefront where I could like bring people in and we could do something active together, I was like, we are doing that. So enter a Walk Club. And I mean, we've been doing it. We actually started Walk Club like in March. So it started in not the cold months, but we've been doing it now for like 2 years. And it has been going great. But yeah, but it's been just like a great community event and just a way to get the community together.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit of a business push for you too, in a way, because you get us in the door. I would say maybe 8 out of 10 times that I attend Walk Club, I end up leaving with something. I'm like, gosh darn it, but Abby, you're smart. It's awesome.
Give people a drink and then, get them in there yapping, and they tend to sometimes walk away with something. So it works out real nice.
Yeah, and you're continuing to further the brand with that. Was that your overall goal?
Yeah.
When did you think that it was going to become as big as it has? Because you've got at least 30 to 40 walkers, I would say, on average every time.
Yeah, and like our biggest has been, I would say 70 people we've had at our biggest. I know. I think you weren't at that one.
I wasn't at that one. Probably doing baby stuff. Who knows?
But yes, that was, the goal. And I want to continue to like add little other community events. And
that's awesome. It's a really smart thing to do. And it's awesome for those of us that participate in it too. So well done.
Thank you.
Abby, what is something about this small business journey that has surprised you or no one warned you about?
Oh, man. Well, I guess, people told me it would be hard. I guess both, you could take it two ways, both how supportive people can be and not supportive.
Okay, interesting.
It's so funny how many people out there aren't supportive, and still to this day, the amount of people that come up to me and be like, oh, how's your little business going?
Little business. Like, oh, thanks. That's
my company
thanks.
that I pay myself and, like 6 other people with, like it's going good. Thank you. So it's
I love that you still said that with a smile. And I'm sure that's exactly how you handle it then too.
But it's just, and that's the thing, people, there's always so many like haters out there, and which I don't understand. I think there's just room for like everyone to win and just support each other. And so I guess I just wasn't as prepared for that. And so I always knew that there'd be people supporting you. I just didn't realize like how many people out there like are there to root against you throughout the whole process.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That stinks. Well, you mentioned haters. How do you handle haters? That is one of my questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. How do you handle the haters?
With kindness. I mean, you never clap back at them. You just rise above it and yeah, rise above.
Yep. I after interviewing a few people on this show, that is definitely the main message. They said that you got to rise above. There's always going to be a hater or two out there. So
there's always that negative energy, and you just can't let it like get to you. Like I did my college thesis on positive self-talk, so that's one thing that I try to like take in and do throughout the day to myself, and yeah, it helps.
Good. Well, that's good. That sounds like great advice. Let's switch over beyond the haters.
Absolutely.
I call this segment Share the Love. So this is your chance to give shout outs to anyone that's helped you.
Absolutely.
Anyone that has helped you along this journey that you want to give a shout out to is maybe think someone that you could not have done this. And it can be multiple people without. Who would that be?
Well, first off, my family, they've tremendous help. My dad was a successful businessman, so his mentorship, has been so amazing. He's in the finance world, so, I mean, his help with money. I had a very hard time talking about money from the beginning, so his help with everything, great support system, my whole entire family, friends, all my friends, very amazing support system. The downtown, like DDA, DTCA, they've been absolutely amazing. They've like welcomed me in. Like all the other like downtown stores, they are so great. They honestly, like other store owners down here, they're like great with welcoming like other businesses next to them.
Good.
So it's as like a local downtown store owner, you feel like very well welcomed within this community. So that's amazing. But yeah, I've just had I've been really lucky with amazing friends and family that have been really good support systems and mentors.
Good. That's awesome. Any dream collaborations that you would like to make happen in the future? Like, where do you see Lakes and Grapes going?
Ooh, dream collaborations. Well, I have really big dreams and goals for Lakes and Grapes. One thing about the business is I've tried not to narrow myself down to be like super local to like Traverse City specific or just Michigan in general. We market and try to market to just other wine and water regions. And so like we've been featured in like Napa Valley Life before and in Temecula and Finger Lakes. So that's been really cool. So I have like this year especially, we're trying to like get back into being focused more on e-commerce side of things where we are like reaching out to other like markets again and collaborating with them because we used to do like pop-ups and collaborations with other like wine regions and stuff like that. But I mean, just more collaborations with like the wineries and stuff like that I think would be amazing.
Yeah.
And just like I love collaborating with local businesses. So anything like that. And I mean, we're really expanding our product line this year. And so just yesterday I was talking to new manufacturers, which I'm very excited about.
Ooh.
The stuff for it to come next year. So yeah.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
I'm excited for that too. All right. Wrapping things up here. This is the end. What is the biggest piece of advice that you have someone who is really interested in starting their own business, taking their passion project to the next level, and they're just not sure they can do it?
Yes, absolutely. My advice would be you don't have to have it all together to get it going, but you do have to have like the grit, the hard work, the mentality, and the strength. You have to have that certain personality. Not everybody has that. You do have to have the patience. In the finance world, you do have to be willing to track your numbers, to budget properly, to know how to reinvest smart. But I don't think you have to know how to do it all in the beginning. I certainly didn't know, but I learned over time. I taught myself. I read a ton of books. I listened to so many podcasts. I asked for help when I needed to, reached out to mentors. If you have it in you and you're super passionate about it, anyone, you can do it.
What is your go-to mindset when things get ugly?
When things get ugly, take a deep breath, take a step back. Honestly, that's when your positive self-talk has to come into play. And just, take it back to basics. And that's when you really have to, put the pedal to the metal, and it's go time. There's really no pausing when you're the business owner and things get heavy. It's you or no one. So you have no choice.
Yeah. Abby, you have built a brand that is so insanely tied to Northern Michigan, the place that you grew up, that you are living, you're thriving. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, I love this place for a reason. I mean, everybody loves Northern Michigan, and it's so pretty, and I love being able to share what Lakes and Grapes is and being able to show my home and the beauty of Northern Michigan through the brand Lakes and Grapes. I mean, so many people don't know how pretty Northern Michigan is and that it looks like it does. And so being able to showcase that through the brand, it's really special. And yeah.
Yeah, and it even cooler if you get to expand it beyond Northern Michigan.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
If you could go back in time and start this journey again, would you do anything different at all?
I mean, absolutely. You would go back and, now that you know stuff differently, you would, you've trialed and tested things, and you'd probably change a few things. Absolutely. But I love the journey that I'm on, and I love where I'm at now. And so truly, I wouldn't change too much, but, knowing what I know now, yes, you of course would do stuff differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't make you who you are or your business today.
I wouldn't be the businesswoman I am today. All of the stuff that you learn, all the failures you hit, you have to hit those failures. You have to learn from it in order to grow. I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I wouldn't have learned those things if I wouldn't have hit those roadblocks. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Sound advice. That is it for me. Abby, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, and keep doing amazing things. Go see Abby. She is located right in downtown Traverse City off of Front Street. She has an incredible line, really cool stuff. So she can definitely help you out if you stop in there.
Well, thank you for having me. Yes, come see us.
All right. And that is another episode for Bleep the Budget. Follow, share it with your financially unhinged friends, and tune in next time for another episode of Bleep the Budget.